I'm going to attempt a world first by skydiving into that canyon and attaching myself to that plane.
Okay, Max, 4,500 feet. Spot's looking good. 3,500.
Once I'm attached, the plane will tow me out of the canyon.
Nope. Are you good?
Yeah, he missed. He's below you.
Okay, copy. I see one canopy.
Okay, let's reset. We'll try again.
If I didn't have to land and could be towed up by an airplane, this would open up a whole lot of new opportunities.
When Max asked if I could tow him on a plane, I thought he might be a little crazy. Max wanted to attach a hook to the bottom of the airplane.
If I could physically endure the climb out of the canyon and back to a high enough altitude, I could unclip myself and skydive again. In theory, I could repeat this over and over, an endless skydive.
The first time I did this, I was so nervous. I missed the handle twice. I was like, do I really want to do this?
Approaching the plane was so hard, there's so many things to look out for.
The first time I was able to attach to the handle was so difficult. The airflow was very different, it was throwing me around. I had to learn a lot of different ways of flying.
What I can practice here is how I fly with the plane, underneath the plane, how I have the ability to move around without getting unstable. Working on my transitions belly to back, they're going to be pretty important for the project. Asymmetric flying, so I free up my hands to grab the handle and connect myself. Overall, just building skill and feeling comfortable. There's a lot of things I cannot control, a lot of things that are difficult to predict. It's a lot about the collaboration between the pilot, Luke, and myself.
Oh, man. So funny. You were in Sweden just the other day, right?
Yeah, 2 days ago. We're here in Page, Arizona. We'll do some testing today, see if it all works out the way we want it.
You'll be able to fly up and grab it or clip in, you know, however you want to do it. I'm really interested to see.
Me too.
This project has brought a bunch of unique challenges. There's a lot going on. We're flying into a canyon. There's a lot of risks that you don't have when you're normally flying. We're doing something that hasn't necessarily been done before.
First time trying it, so let's see what happens.
Until we do one, we don't really know.
There are multiple challenges for me, but the very first challenge is to get together with Luke, so to actually meet him in the sky. It's all about trust. It's really important for me that Luke talks to me all the time.
A little bit steeper.
And then I have to turn on my back without losing any altitude.
Spot's looking great. You're 5,000 above the ground.
And then I have to fly close to the handle, position myself, and then grab it.
Oh, I guess you're gonna hang on. All right, I'm gonna pull up a little bit. Check it out. Oh, all right. See ya.
The next step will be to go up again, and then I'm actually gonna connect myself so I have a hook so I can hook up to him. Yeah, Luke.
I was like, I guess he's gonna grab on.
That handle is awesome. Cool, man, thank you.
The handle worked good?
Yeah, it was really nice. I'll be curious to see what it's like if I'm hooked up, because it'll sit much lower.
Lower, yep.
Jump 2, I added the hook, so potentially I'm gonna hook myself up to the plane with Luke. The wingsuit performs more or less the same on the belly than it does on the back, but everything that I do with my body changes the way the wingsuit flies, and the closer I get, the more I have to anticipate grabbing the handle. Once I was hooked in, it was good, and then I was also happy that I could release it.
Nice, huh?
Awesome, man.
It's not like you can just test it one time, it worked. We need to be able to repeat this over and over again, and then we can start adjusting our altitudes and bringing it down and start focusing on our narrow flight path that we're gonna do. We just need to get smooth and consistent so it becomes second nature for Max and me and muscle memory for all the parts. So then when we raise the risk level by going down closer to the ground, we are comfortable with it.
I'll do this all night to train.
This is the brake that deploys down, and it allows us to go the same speed as the wingsuit in the vertical dive. When you hooked on, I felt it.
Felt much faster to me. I did a bit of a rush attempt and couldn't hold on.
If Max hooks on, but his parachute starts to open and puts the plane into an uncontrollable position, I would need to be able to get out. I would hit this button right here. That would drop Max off. It would cut his handle away, and then I'd be out right behind him. We're about to do something that I don't know that anybody's ever done before.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna fly below the earth with a wingsuit and an airplane.
We always thought about this idea, but we didn't really know what to do with it. And we saw this canyon. The idea was to fly together with the plane into the canyon. I turn on my back, connect myself to the plane and get pulled out of the canyon.
Unglaublich sick, hä?
Das ist schon sehr geil. so richtig surreal.
Ja, voll.
2 miles, we're about 20 seconds.
Also für uns wäre es am besten, wenn jetzt er da reinkommt, ungefähr auf der Höhe.
Ja.
Und quasi am tiefsten Punkt eventuell bei der,
den Dicken da ist.
Genau, bei der engsten Stelle ist.
With super narrow walls closing in on each side, Max only has about 5 seconds to hook in, or he won't be able to land safely.
It's extremely difficult to kind of get a feel for how much altitude we have, what is the distance across. If we didn't have a laser, we'd probably think like, this is all too low, but we know the numbers.
Sind es 332 Meter. Ich da ein bisschen nervös bin.
Ja, ich auch.
Weil einfach einen großen Spielraum für Fehler gibt es da nicht.
Oh my God.
Here's hoping the engine starts when I give it to it.
I think from here it looks like he's gonna crash into the back wall, but I know that he's in the center.
It's gonna be exciting, fellas.
That was pretty exciting already, man.
I'm gonna basically do that same thing again. You guys are just gonna wingsuit with me, right?
Exactly.
This canyon is super narrow. Attaching myself to Luke's plane and flying back out will be incredibly difficult.
10 seconds.
Okay, now I'm gonna hold this position.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, brake.
Max is away. Marco's away.
Okay, Max, 4,500 feet. Spot's looking good. $3,500. Go, Max. Go, Max.
That was a pretty wild one. Let's go again.
So close, man. We almost got it.
Hooking onto the plane is difficult enough, but being towed out of a canyon to a height where I can skydive again safely is an unknown. I don't know how physically hard it will be.
It should take 2, let's say 3 minutes. We could possibly have to hang out there. I mean, we've never come close to that. It'd be okay if we can do had to. 20 seconds. Okay, I am entering the canyon now.
Jumpers away, jumpers away.
Copy that.
4,000 feet max, we're looking good. All right, I'm looking good here. 3,000.
I'm on.
Hooked on, brake coming up. Pulling up now.
Yes, boys! Have fun up there!
1,000 feet, pulling up.
That's a crazy perspective from here.
We're gonna get to 2,500 feet now before you have enough altitude to safely open your parachute. Good altitude, we're over the middle of the canyon. Oh, we are climbing.
got to altitude. You're 2,000 feet above the bottom. Making a right-hand turn, your left. Climbing hard. So you are 2,500 feet against the bottom. Yeah! Woo!
Max is open.
I don't really know what this will bring into the future of the sport, but the idea was to create an endless skydive. Who knows where that takes us?
Shit, man.